Hi folks, it's the one and only, the one they love to hate, Joshua the Militant from Backyard Fleet. And I come from East Los Angeles. I'm 18 going on 19 and this is my story. Unheard Beat. This is what the folks want. Well, if you didn't hear, I'm JTM. I'm from East Los Angeles. I'm 18 going on 19 and I'm a rapper. And this is my story. So, I kind of started taking an interest into making music around 8th grade because I had a SoundCloud account and the people around me thought you had to be a SoundCloud rapper to drop shit on SoundCloud and to have an account. So they expected me to drop some heat. And at the moment, I was fucking with Tyler the Creator a lot and the whole Odd Future movement. And I spit a oldie verse. It doesn't matter whose it was straight fucking fire. And they ate it up. And that moment I realized, all right, people fuck with this genre and it makes them feel like this way. And I really liked it. So all 8th grade year, I thought, all right, let me brush up on my artists. Let me get to know the OGs. Let me pay my homages and just get straight to it. Until I was in high school, I started to touch down in music, and that's where I decided, like, hey, all right, music is me. But before that, I knew, you know, as a kid, people around me would always listen to music. My mom used to tell me that my dad was a DJ, so he was around music growing up too. Growing up with my aunts at my grandma's house, it was always be music around. So I've always known that, you know, music has been following me around. And freshman year, I thought, all right, let me start rapping. The first song that I dropped it on April 22. Supposed to drop on April 20th, but it dropped 2 days late. And it'd be later on, and that I paid homage to the whole 2 days late shit, but whatever. I dropped that song, and it was a remix to Shook Ones Part 2 by Mobb Deep, and specifically I chose that beat because I thought the 8 Mile fucking verse at the end was tight, so I was like, alright, let me rap on this, and I fucking did, and I killed it. But at that time, I recorded it in a garage restroom, and that was my first song ever. And I expected to drop that song the same day, but it didn't, and it dropped 2 days late while I was in Vegas. And I remember on the phone call with my big brother, Art, and he's like, yo, I'm about to drop it right now. And I think at the time he was going to a prom, so he's fucking getting ready for prom, and he's about to drop my fucking song while I'm at Vegas. And he's like, all right, the song's live, go shout it out. And I did, and I remember immediately just going back to the little party I was at Vegas with my family, and I tell my mom, it's like, yo, I'm a fucking rapper. Like, I didn't tell her like that, but like, you know, I just dropped my first song right now. Like, I just made music. And I just remember that so vividly. All right, so this is my current setup as we speak. It's a shed, and I have this little this thing right here from my good friend Jacob. I'm borrowing it from him, but I mean, I've been using it for the past 2 years. And basically I use these headphones, and honestly I just love recording on my phone. I don't really like going to studios, and honestly, like, you know, my house is right there. Like, I'm chilling in my room, right? If I want to go record, guess what? I just gotta walk out of here and just come back here. Like, this is what I do. Anyways, but what I was saying, I've never been to a studio. I've been in like one home studio, it was cool or whatever, but I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like when I'm out here, I'm all alone, you know, I'm at my own house, and the vibes are just way better. Basically what I do is, you see this microphone that pretty much anyone can get? Well, I put it right here, right next to like the styrofoam, right? So you won't hear the poppings and shit. And it's for the poppings. So obviously I don't have one headphones because you know it's right here, but I keep one on, and then with the app that I use to record, I monitor my own voice so I can hear myself still. And basically all I have to do is you know, I find a beat, I YouTube through MP3, convert it, and I just come back here and do my own thing. I'm here like what? I don't know. It depends on my schedule. It depends how badly I want to record, but I can be here for like fucking hours in the back. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, I'll wash my face, go straight over here and fucking record. And sometimes it would just be like, you know, in the middle of the day and I'll go record, but not usually never in the night though, for sure, for sure. But yeah, this is the office. This is my kitchen basically. So where I whip my shit up. I think this song is gonna be called fucking. Please don't try to talk to me, okay? Well, put these bitches over you cause they were there for me. Living Tony's dream, yeah, I'm fucking in my therapy. Please watch how you move it, don't do it so carefully. You wanna be my friend, but months ago you didn't care for me. Alright, fuck it. So yeah, I mess up, just go at it again, and that's why I'm here for like hours and hours. Either because I'm fucking up or you know, I know that my setup isn't that good, so sometimes I can hear pops and clicks. So I just go back here and, you know, just try to fix that problem. There has been many situations where like I'm done recording, right, and I go back inside my room and I hear a pop or, you know, something fucked up in the song. I'm like, shit. So now I have to go back here and do it all again. But honestly, I love my setup. It's like my own. It's my zen place, just the greatest. So after I dropped that my first song and I dissed whoever the fuck I dissed, and I got 3K plays, I was like, all right, I'm already fucking over it, man. Let me make some real music. Let me touch down the States. And I wanted to be in this team because, you know, I loved Odd Future. I loved Wu-Tang. At that moment, I was getting into Raider Clan and I was listening to a lot of Sesh Hollow Water Boys. So I was obsessed with being in a team. And, you know, I had my own team on my own too. I had my Backyard Boys, but that was before we were Backyard Boys. So I asked my brothers, hey, how does Backyard Fleet sound like? And they all dig the fucking vibe. And they thought it was true, you know, we're always at the backyard. This is our place, this is our lifestyle, you know, this is all us. And we thought it was a great idea. And it was the first song, Hate It or Love It, where I was like, you know, let me establish what the fuck Backyard Fleet is. And I did. And that's the first song where I was like, yeah, I'm from Backyard Fleet, this is my fucking team, you know. It was good. After that, we would just be dropping, well, I'd be dropping singles, Jacob would be dropping singles too. And then until I started doing the Backyard Does It Best, where I was like, all right, I've been asked by my good friend Shane, hey, my sister could make you a music video, you know, let's work. So I was like, all right, this is crazy because like, you know, I haven't done this and this is a big step I'm already fucking taking. And like, Jada knows my parents too, and my music is fucking crazy. Like, you know, I was kind of scared of her seeing that side of me and watching me say all these bars and shit and all this crazy stuff, you know, and I'm barely like, what, 15 or fucking 16? So I was like, yeah, I'm down to make the music video, and we did. That's when I linked up with Andres and Jay, and we made that magic happen. Backyard Does It Best, all my exes in the basket, and that's when we fucking shook heads. After that, before I dropped Backyard Does It Best, I dropped The Misadventures of a Shit Talker, which is my first EP, and that was my first piece of project where I was like, yo, this is my baby, and this is what the fuck Joshua the Militant's all about. And I did that. So it was just a very big move to me because, hey, I dropped my first piece of art and my first music video. Let's keep the fucking train going. Let's keep the train going on and on. and that's what we did. So my first reaction through that video, it was the same as, you know, a first timer for anything. I really liked that whole idea and concept that we had for Backyard Does It Best. To be blunt, it reminds me of like my first project. Like, this is my first baby and we put it out, and I hope we enjoy it. I honestly don't know if people liked it. I mean, I guess they did, because I'm in this situation right now. But honestly, when it comes to my music, I don't pay attention to that. Like, if you fuck with it, that's cool, man. I can, like, you know, that's all love, you know. I appreciate that, you know. You made this happen where I'm at right now. But if you don't like it, then it's like, oh, I don't care, bro. We have our own music taste. I can't fucking blame you for not liking my shit. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put my music down your throat and be like, yo, enjoy it. If you don't, who cares, man? But if you do, all love, baby. But after I dropped my music video, I thought, all right, man, let's keep on going and let's film. And at that time, I made Disregards of a Shit Talker, which was the second part to the Shit Talker trilogy. And that one was really weird because a lot of those songs were like kind of saddish, but I still had mad bars. And it would just be this saddish tone, but like this cocky JTM tone that I still carry through the last project of the Shit Talker series. And we decided to do Skinny Bone Jones, and this song, oh my god, I feel like that song I was able to express myself more a little bit, just because in the verse I use two voices and I just put it over one. So that's why you see two of me in the fucking music video, because there's two voices of me. And I just really love the vibes from it. At the time, I just came back from Camp Vlogmug and I was fucking ready to record. I remember just going to Shane's house and just telling Jane, all right, man, I'm fucking hyped. I just saw all my favorite artists and I'm ready to fucking work. Let's go. And that's what we did. And that was honestly my favorite music video that I recorded, just because, like I said, we were in the backyard, and just a lot of vivid good memories from that night that I will always appreciate, for sure. Then after Skinny Bone Jones and we recorded that and did that, we started doing shows. I don't know why, but it seems like October, I noticed that October is a very big month for me when I do music. And it all started when I started performing for Chills and Thrills. And I would like to give a shout out to Andres for putting me in that position, and Jaina for putting me in the second time that we performed at Chills and Thrills. But going back to the first one, oh boy, that was fucking fun. I didn't know how to react when I saw the poster. It said Backyard Fleet. I was like, fuck yes, man. I was hyped as shit. A lot of my friends were hyped as shit too. And I just remember going to school and they're like, yo, let's go, man. Like, I'm fucking hyped for your concert, JTM. I'm hyped. You know, let's get fucking lit. I just remember going to school every day and people would just give me that, you know, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready to get lit. And guess what we did when Chills and Thrills, when Backyard Fleet went to Chills and Thrills for the first time? We fucking got lit. Honestly, after I did the Chills and Thrills performance, honestly, dude, when it comes to like my performances and my music, I don't give a fuck what other people really think, bro. Like, I really don't give a shit. Like, I could just walk out, and every time I'm done performing, that's what I do. Like, I don't make my way to dap out people and be like, yo, man, I fucking did that. Like, after I'm done, I just fucking go straight to whoever I'm comfortable with at that moment. And I do that because, like, you know, I just shared something so personal from me. This is my fucking music, you know? I'm not up there performing bullshit. I'm up there performing the fucking truth. I'm up there performing a page of my life that I'm rapping to you guys. And I don't pay attention to what people think about it. But I heard a lot of people fucked with it. And I'm so happy that they did, because that was my first time. That was all my boys' first time too. I remember just getting there and just like, fuck, man, this is really happening. And I remember for the first time, we would just bump a lot of good music, and on our way there, we were just stupid hype. And we are like, we feel like ASAP Mob right now, let's go out there and do our thing. So after the first Chills and Thrills, I went to school and I got my props. Everyone fucked with it. There was this one guy that was making fun of me because I was always crowded, but I mean, he's a bum now, so that's fine. And I noticed that, hey, if people aren't hating, then you're doing something wrong. But if they are, keep that motherfucker rolling, bro. But at the time, I did a lot of short films for Jay and Andres, and that was honestly fun. I like dipping my feet into it. I remember getting the scripts and me being in Palm Springs and just fucking reading them, just getting down to the nitty bitty, so I can be this person that they wanted me to portray. And we did that. That was honestly a fucking blast. I loved doing that. Maybe that was the project where I had to eat shit, but hey, it was a short film. But guess what? I'm down for that shit, bro. Even if it's a fucking short film, If I gotta get hurt, let's get hurt. Let's do it for the camera. Want to know why? Because when I'm in the camera, it's only and nothing but the truth, as it should be. So after we were done with the short films, I was still doing music, and what I liked about that small piece was I was finding more about myself, and I decided, all right, I can drop songs here and there, but there's something more I wanted in life. So I thought, all right, let me make my memories that I can rap about, and just let me be around the people who I fuck with and my family, so I can just get all that good energy right now. Cause I feel like that's what I needed, and I did. I met a lot of cool fucking people. I did a lot of cool music shit with a lot of cool people. During this era when I was trying to figure out, how I can be happy, and I was happy at that moment, we did the podcast.
So today we got Backyard Fleet.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, bro. What's up?
What up?
And that podcast, it got me hyped because I've always been wanting to introduce Backyard Fleet as, I always wanted to introduce Backyard Fleet to like a different personal level, you get me? Because you just know us through the fucking music. You just know JTM through JTM spitting bars and saying sad lines, but you don't know me as this one-on-one person and interviews and convention type shit, you get me? So we did the interview, and I loved it, dude. I loved every single moment of it. For example, they just asked me how I, got my they just asked me how I got my knickknacks on like how I began music. And what was cool is that it was your friends who did the interview. Shout out to them because they put me on for the shows too. That was Chills and Thrills, and they did the podcast too. And it was just all friendly vibes there, for sure. Then after that podcast, they were all like, "Hey, we might have a second Chills and Thrills, so let's see if you guys will pull up." But I mean, it was big Backyard Fleet. Of course, we fucking pulled up. And I like to think that second show, we still did our shit. The second one was more bigger. There was more people to come because they really fucked with the first show. And I really liked that. So my friends went deep. And my friends went there for a good time. And that's what they fucking had. And at that moment, I liked the people who I was around with that second show. Like, I felt like that was just my entourage at that moment. And at that moment, I thought like, I really fucking love music. Like, this is why I'm rapping, just to bring my peoples with me that support me and love me, and they're seeing me do my own thing. Like, they just don't see me as like a guy dropping fucking tracks on SoundCloud anytime he wants. Like, I'm really out here doing shit. I'm really out here fucking doing shows. I remember this one time after the first Chills and Thrills. I'm not gonna say whose name there was, but it was just one person. And this one person I knew for a while. and they go, damn, Josh is really doing this rap shit, huh? And that got back to me, and it kind of like, it didn't make me mad, but like it just made me think like, damn, like that's fucking crazy, you know? Like people really thought me rapping was just gonna be this little small time fucking trend when other people were making music, but not. This is my life. This is why I rap. And me doing shows and me doing music videos and me doing my own thing, it shows them like, fuck yeah, I'm still doing this rap shit. And I don't do it because I want to show that. I do it because I want to fucking do it. This is my passion. This is my heart. So after that Chills and Thrills, the second one where we performed, November and December were just fucking wonderful to me. I felt like that was just the best months of my life at that moment. And I fucking adored them. But I knew for 2020 I had to fucking do something. Something had to fucking change. And I felt it coming. So when New Year's came around, it turned 2020. January, I don't think I dropped anything. But it took me until March where I was like, all right, let me drop some shit. And not because of the whole quarantine lockdown bullshit, but I wanted to do something before I dropped Tears of a Shit Talker. And at that moment, I'd been teasing Tears of a Shit Talker a shit ton. And I was making it at that moment too. I remember having to switch all my old files to a different phone because I have all my shit on my phone. And at that moment, I was getting a new one. So I had to get the current version of Tears of a Shit Talker and put it on my phone as soon as possible. But that fucking version, threw that shit away, and I did 2 days late. And when I did 2 days late, I did it because it was celebration of 3 years of me rapping. And it's named 2 days late because I dropped my first song, WIMB, 2 days late. And I dropped it on the same day too, April 22. And at that moment, I didn't know I'd be stepping deeper into making music. I just thought, all right, I'm just dropping this fucking project. And I did it something special. For example, I dropped tracks every single day. And it was so easy for me because of SoundCloud. And I fucking love SoundCloud for that. I could drop a song right now if I wanted to and show you guys. But that's what I did for 2 days late. I dropped songs every single day. And I made it to this compilation tape. But sadly to say, during that whole middle transition of me trying to finish 2 days late, when I was trying to finish 2 days late, I got like emotionally fucked up. So I was like, fuck, you know, what can I do with this energy? And guess what I did? I made Tears of a Shit Talker. And I thought, hey, it's time for me to end the Tears of a Shit Talker series. Like, that's it. I'm already done with the ideas of it. And this Tears of a Shit Talker one, as you can see, that's what it says on my hat. I decided to take it in a more serious mode. For example, Tyler was 18 when he dropped Bastard. Puya was 18 when he dropped Stunner. And I'm around people that are making moves and graduating high school, and I'm about to graduate high school, so I had to do something for my other education, which is music. And I thought, alright, I'm gonna drop a fucking mixtape when I'm 18, just like my other idols did. And that's what Tears of a Shit Talker was to me. I know in 2 days late I say it feels like a mixtape, but 2 days late is not really a mixtape. I feel like Tears of a Shit Talker was a mixtape, and that's my whole fucking body and feelings and emotions put into some songs. And yeah, I love that project. So that's where I'm at right now. After I dropped Tears, I noticed that I was kind of growing as an artist. I don't really like to talk about it, but yeah, I feel like I'm growing as a fucking artist, dude. Mixed Match at the moment has 1,700 plays, By the time, if this doc drops, if it's by 2000, I don't care. I'm still gonna be fucking happy with it. You know, I'm still gonna be I'm still gonna be dropping shit. And you know, I have my own podcast called My Life in Hell, where I can talk about literally whatever the fuck I want. I'm producing music for a movie. I think that's fucking badass. And no matter what, I'm still gonna be dropping songs. I'm dropping singles like, what, 2 days between each other? And I'm doing it like I'm posting pictures on Instagram. I'm doing it like I don't fucking care. But that's because I love music, and every time I find a beat, I want to share it to other people. Like, hey, this is what I did on it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And honestly, I was talking to my friend's Kicks, and he produced In the City. And he has been a long time collab artist that I've been working with. And he's like, yo, you know, you've been dropping a lot of shit, and you've been consistent since March. And I'm all like, holy shit, I really fucking have. And I just didn't know I was. Like, all I did when I was feeling like sad, I would just drop fucking songs and songs and songs and projects. And I didn't know that that was making me grow as an artist. It's because I just kept my head down and did my own shit. Don't get me wrong, I was doing my other educations too, but I'm just by my lonely and I'm doing my shit as I'm supposed to. You feel me? And that made me feel so goddamn happy, because I didn't know that I was growing as an artist, because I was just too busy making music, making that art, so people can fuck with it. And I noticed how, like, people like the music, people fuck with the vision, people fuck with background. And it's funny too, because today is November 9th. At a year ago right now, I was at Camp Flognog with my brother and my good homie Chris and Ski. And it's fucking crazy, because I didn't know that a year after I'm gonna be filming a fucking doc about my music. And what I want this doc to do is push me into different outlets so I can express myself, you know? Yeah, for right now I'm a rapper, but bro, like, I write fucking scripts. That's what I want to do in my life. And what I'm doing as a rapper is I'm trying to get more outlets to be open so I can do whatever the fuck I want. And hey, it's good for me because I love making music. And that's the life I want to live. Like, in 5 years, I want to be recording at Camp Flognog. And I want my people with me the same way I had my people with me at Chills and Thrills. And don't get it twisted, it's still gonna be the same people too. Just, you know, couple little people it's not gonna be there, but trust me, it's still the same people. Still the same people that are cut from the same cloth that I come from. And no matter what, it's all gonna be love. And wanna know why? It's because my team, we did that. We went out there and got it on our own. And that's what music's all about, dude. It's a grind, but it's what you make it. And right now, I'm fucking having a blast. So yeah, I don't know. Check you later. I actually imagine you dancing to this. And I wanna heal, but it is what it is. But what if I was white then? Where would I have been? Yeah, fight's a reality, and it tastes like this. But the fucking life I live, it's so not it. Yeah, and we end up strangers in the end. She said, don't we? I remember when I will beg and said, don't we? It logged me out. Anyways,
joke, please. I don't want nobody. Got these bitches saying choke me. And you dead to me, don't hit me on my birthday.
While we wait for this, I'm gonna tell you a little story. So this was the one time how I almost got